Well, I just do the intro anyway. It says we're live. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Be the Hero of Your Brand. I'm Ben.
And I'm Rachel.
And we are the podcast people here at your video team.
Woo! Look at this.
Now, we're a day late than what we have been doing our lives recently. They're normally on a Thursday, but we're doing Friday because we've been busy.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, we're live.
We're live.
Anyway, let's go with the flow, right?
We go with the flow.
Share this on the Insta. Sorry, this is the intro to me sharing. I'm trying to do everything.
This is a spontaneous live because, yes, like I said, we didn't go live yesterday. We've been busy. And if you can read the title of this episode, you know that we were at the Big Festoon. And we are on our drive back. We've got a 5-hour drive, so get ready for a long one, guys.
Whoop, whoop.
And we are going to give our honest review of how it went. And you may be able to tell from our positive energy that it was
alright, wasn't it?
Fucking awesome. Hey, take up space, speak loud and all that jazz.
Using a foot word. I'm
Yeah.
telling your mum.
Oh, she might see it later.
She probably will.
Love you, Mum.
I'm sorry.
But it was a brilliant event. There was tons of networking, loads of people learning stuff. 2 days of Danny Wallace magic.
Magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was the first time it was at the AO Arena. It's been at Bolton Stadium. It was at Old Trafford as well in Manchester.
It was a Bolton Arena.
No, before that, I had a chat with Jojo. She was telling me about the whole journey. It started off with just 50 people at like the first event.
Yeah.
And now it's grown to over 1,000 people.
But it used to be called Be Inspired, didn't it? So that's
Be inspired.
Be Inspired.
Like a bumblebee, because Danny is the queen bee.
Yes, she is.
In fact, I am the queen bee.
Ah?
That's what her thing is, IATQB.
Yes.
I am the queen bee. That's her hive community.
Yes, be a part of the community. Keep pressing a button and it's the right button and I keep cancelling it.
You just got to share it on Instagram.
I'm trying, but my brain is not working.
And we'd say it's a business event, it's a lifestyle event, it's a show, there's music, there's laughter, there's so much that happens. And
I'm in the room, back in the room.
Back in the room.
In the car.
Good, because I can't hold it much longer on my own.
You've got this. You're doing great. You are doing great. I'm back out the room because I'm just checking it. It's going live. Like, not going live.
And we were there with our podcast studio.
Yes, we were.
We got around about 25 interviews done over the 2 days.
Yeah, something like that. Might have been a couple more.
But we could have done more. Potentially could have done more.
We deliberately chose not to for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
One reason is because last time we did 75 interviews and that was amazing and we absolutely loved it, but we did this time with intention.
Yes.
This was because people were coming back to us for their second and third time and was like, we are all about your messaging being clear and being a bit repetitive, right? People just need to keep hearing the same message over and over again before they truly kind of go, I need you in my life.
Yeah, and that's so true. We were saying it to someone last night at the hotel we were staying in, and we were saying like, at the hotel.
Sorry, I was just checking.
It's working. We're live.
Okay.
You repeat the message over and over and over again, and you're thinking no one's hearing it, no one's reacting, but then you go, oh, I must have to change my message, but that's not true. You change your message, you're going to start from the beginning again, and people being like, what do you do? What do you do? And this is stuff that we've learned ourselves. We've done it ourselves.
Made the mistake.
We've made a mistake, and at the start of the year, you may have seen, you may not have seen, but we put a message out going, we don't know what's happening. We're not getting business.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing was, we're confused by what you do. We don't know what you do. Because our message
was trying to change for every person, everybody, and that's not right. Our message needs to be our message, and it just needs to be a clear message. People go, yeah, that's for me. No, that's not.
Yeah, Danny's message. Take up space.
That's it. It's just clean, clear. If you want to take up space, you know you've got to be in that room. So that was the first reason that we did it. We were intentional. We had it. So we were interviewing people. with deliberate questions to make sure that the content we were creating for them had intention. The second reason that we didn't have Thursday afternoon available was...
You were busy, weren't you?
I was a little bit busy. I was just chilling in the green room because I was on stage at the AO Arena. That is right, ladies and gents, and everybody else. I was on stage at the AO Arena. Now, I would love to say that I was stood there giving a talk. Not this time, but keep an eye out for me now because I've had a taste of it and I want more.
Yeah.
So I had the absolute pleasure, and I mean, thanks to this gentleman, was nominated to win a fine-tuned makeover with the gorgeous Sophia Lorimer. Ben told her that I dress frumpy in hoodies all the time and that I needed to do exactly what Danny says. I needed to take up space and be bold and be the person and dress as the person I want to be portrayed as.
What I loved from Sophia's talk was when she was saying, like, your outfit is your armor.
Yeah.
It gives you that protection, but it gives you that wow factor when you walk into a room. It gives people a reason to come and approach you as well. And be like, and you had it since you put that outfit on. How many people came up to you and said, that looks amazing? And it's not even people who were in the room who saw you on the stage.
My finale outfit.
Yeah,
right? So the funniest thing about the finale outfit was, so there was a little bit of jiggery pokery. So we ended up not going on stage till a little bit later than anticipated, which then meant more people saw me in the backstage. So I was hidden out the way because the whole point of my outfit was it needed to make an impact. So I was kind of hidden to walk on stage because weirdly I didn't realise how I didn't dress as me, even going to the Big Festoon. So, but what was really funny was when I was in the green room, there were obviously people who were other speakers, some of the flight squad staff, like Creative Sass's Jojo, wandering around because they're all working backstage, buzzing around backstage. People who know me, the amount of double takes, like, you're right, holy shit, like, oh my god, you look amazing. And it, like, I kind of loved it. There's no kinda, I did love it.
Yeah.
That
you deserved it as well.
But that was the impact, the exact impact that Sophia and I had gone for and wanted. And every time it happened, Sophia went, I wasn't recording. Oh, damn it, I was meant to, like, and I was like, but you're not gonna be able to record every reaction, like.
But when we got back to the hotel, the receptionist, first thing she said was, I've got to say, you look fantastic in your outfit, the colours.
You don't see colour like that anymore. So if you haven't already seen it, and it, to be fair, it's still been a bit best kept secret at the moment, although it should be out and about. I had pink, not flared, they were like baggy suit kind of style trousers on. I had a white, not leotard, bodysuit, and then I had an orange jacket and these gorgeous pink petal earrings that Ben bought me. And then I was again very fortunate that I had my hair and makeup done by a professional hair and makeup artist and stylist. So, you know, it was a whole combo.
Which you've learned how to do, right?
It took me long enough to get the bloody thing out. I don't know what that woman used to put my hair up, but boy oh boy, it took me hours to figure out how to get that out my hair last night. And it was just a hairband, but it was an industrial strength hairband. But yeah, oh my goodness, like, yeah, it came together and it made me know that is what I want to do all the time. I want to have that impact all the time. But also, I think looking back, so Sophia had, like I say, fine-tuned a lot of my wardrobe, and all the outfits that I wore whilst at the festoon. So when the podcast episodes come out, you'll see the different outfits that I wore throughout. Some of them, and obviously when we put our backstage stuff on and what, like our BTS stuff of us going to VIP and that. All those outfits that I wore were some way styled by Sophia in a way that just had me looking at how you can wear clothes differently.
Yeah.
And I actually saw snippets of that impact, that wow, every time I went into a new room in a different outfit. So, you know, like the outfit I wore to VIP was actually fully my outfit. And she was like, oh my God, like, wow. Sophia had that reaction, and I was like, oh, this is, you know, but again, I was just a bit like, oh, this is just, you know, an outfit. And she was like, no, like, own this outfit. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, I own this outfit. Like, but then the next couple of days, like, they were outfits she put together. Other people were like, wow, you look great. Oh, you look good. Like, oh, you look, like, and I was like, oh, okay, like, cool. Yeah, like. But
every outfit you've got as well is, you can wear it
so
more than just one way. Like, you have a dress which can also double up as like almost a jacket, isn't it? Because it's buttoned all the way down the front, and you can wear things underneath it, or you wear it as a full dress, and both look great. You've got the t-shirt that you wore to the party, which you had tied up, but you can have it open, tucked in, untucked, done up.
Wear it with like my baggy jeans, which I wore, or I can wear it with leggings, or I get it just, you know, and then I tied it up that day. So
it's like those mix and match flip books where everything goes with everything. So ultimately the reason we're telling you about how amazing I looked is because we took time within this festoon to take some time for us as well, and that also gave you half of a day where we weren't together. We
just stood walking around in circles because our other half was but it gave you an opportunity to have different conversations.
Oh, I know, I had loads of lovely conversations. I got to hang out with Ben Franklin and Hayden and the Majulis, Leah, great. And it wasn't, it was just being friends. It's just being friends with everyone and enjoying each other's company and moments, and like, every person is different, but every person goes together.
Yeah,
it's incredible to see it from that reaction, because we never had a time where we've really sat down and watched. Like I was expecting you on stage at one point, so I went in and sat down and I watched Leah Turner to give her talk, which I'm going to say, she just sat on a sofa with her dog and spoke and controlled a room without even moving from the spot. The way she talks, her just holds a room and it grips, and she was talking clear sense about how to connect with people and how what you need to connect with people, and she connected with everyone in that audience just by sitting on a sofa with her dog, talking with her calming lovely voice.
Oh my gosh, like, honestly, her voice just draws you in. Hi Nathalie, we had an amazing time and I'd absolutely recommend it. One thing I believe is amazing about the Big Festoon is that it is about business. It's also hugely about personal development. So you don't have to own a business or run a business to be at the Big Festoon. This is about you bettering you and your life, because those things domino, right? So you can come as an executive in a business, as a salesperson in a business. There will be someone in that room that can support you.
As a receptionist in a business.
Yeah, there will be someone in that room that can support your role and allow you to take up space in your role, and then say, what do you want it to serve you? Is your role currently serving you? How can we get it to serve you more? Who can we connect you with?
There's also the element, sorry to interrupt, but there's also the element where you just feel, if you're in life feeling a little bit lost, you don't know where to turn, you don't know what to talk to, there is someone who's either going to be on that stage or be in that audience or be in the exhibition area that is going to be able to help you find yourself.
Yeah, and this is what's amazing about the communities that are within the Festoon. Like, you know, you have Leah Turner's The Holt, you've got Lisa Newport, the Flamingo Business, you've got Success School, the Bloomfields, Spicy Brain Collective, all of these. So even
Growth
if you're
Academy.
Growth Academy, yeah. You've got all these different, yeah, sorry if I've missed others. I feel bad now because I can't name them all. But if you're not a part of those communities, you're welcomed in anyway. But those people are also connectors. So there were people there that could cross over and say, oh, I know someone over here that would be great to talk to you. I know someone here that it would be great to talk to you. Like those people, that is what everyone is about in this room, is about connecting you to the right person.
Yeah.
Having done Bolton Arena, where it, you know, last March, the room was sold out, packed out. It was like we were like, woo, we can tell why we're looking at a new venue, right? And this is that. Walking into the AO Arena there were the over 800 people, so there was it was over 1,000 people actually. I don't know the exact number. There was space, but what was really exciting was knowing that over the next, this isn't the end of road to arena, as Danny said. This is the beginning of road to arena. All we've done is now cross the start line.
Yeah.
And we've finished a chapter and we're on the next chapter. So seeing that space and being a part of the first step of the next chapter was honestly a privilege and an honour.
Yeah.
But dead exciting to go, one day this arena will be filled. And if you can stand in that place and go, this one person is your connection, you've won.
Jojo, who's
Creative SAS, yeah.
Creative SAS, who helps coordinate the whole event. We getting back in the hotel, I went up and said, well done, you just done the arena. And she's like, and what do you think of it? And I turned around and said, Danny's on the right stage. That's the stage she has to be on, not the stage she wants to be on. It's the stage she has to be on, because she could want to be on any stage, but that is the right stage. The show that she put on, the performance that she pulled together, the team that she's got, and that's from every level of the team, from the top end of with Jojo and Creative SAS to Anna to the flight squad, to the dancers that she had. Like, it was a phenomenal show.
This, like, well, they say it all the time, this is a movement. This isn't a vanity project for her in any sense, or any other team as well. Like, when people say they want to be on the stage of the Big Festoon, that none of that is vanity. Every one of them are like, I want to be on that stage. How can I help the people in that room? And how can I help the people beyond the room? And obviously the goal is actually now, the reason they've gone bigger is because it's about going, how do we fill this room with people who want to be in it, people who deserve to be in it, people who are going to benefit. Like, this is a movement, not just a vanity thing.
Yeah.
And being a part of that is it honestly, well, there'll be many a video of me sobbing. It's just because it's overwhelmingly amazing. I mean, I really broke at the end. Because every festoon for us has leveled up our life differently each time. So,
well, I think for you, it actually took you a step back to be Rachel, to be the lady that I met 19 years ago.
Don't tell everyone we're that old.
The woman that I fell in love with 19 years ago. And we got called cute.
Yeah.
But because of working with Sophia, on seeing you again, and a heck of a lot of people saw you for you. You're still the person that pushes everyone, that promotes everyone, but you now know and recognise that you can be you as well, and be seen and be loved and accept it. No, you can't cry, you've got to do a podcast.
Trying to say words, but they're stuck.
I was asked to do, can I do a quick one word about the festoon? And my word that I chose was family, because it is a family, and it's going to get bigger, and you may think that means you're a step away from Danny, but there's enough of Danny in everyone that's there.
Yeah, like Gemma, like her sister. I mean, she came up to me in the end and just gave me the biggest of cuddles, like, you know, Kerry and Lindsay from Majulie's. The whole point is that everyone links arms.
I will say, me and Lindsay nearly did run off together. Majulie's. When she saw me in my waistcoat and shirt, and oh, this is very nice.
I think, yeah, my biggest takeaway this time round is what you kind of touched on and said there, is that ultimately I've learned that I can show up as me and still be the businesswoman I want to be and things like that in the way I want to be in the world. Like, you don't have to put on a different mask, a different persona to be amazing in business. And like Sophia asked me, what are you moving forward? And I was like, I'm going to be a boss bitch in business, like, and not, well, a boss biatch rather than a bitch, because, you know, I'm good at what I do, I'm phenomenal at what I do, but I can do that whilst being me. I don't have to push everyone forward without being forward myself.
Yeah.
And I didn't realise how much I'd lost myself over the last sort of few years.
I also get a feeling, so obviously you went for a lunch with Joe Simpson a week or two ago, and
yeah.
Matt Hall turned around and said to you, "Was like, I don't know what you do."
Yeah.
And I think you are that presenter, you are that host, you are that vessel for people to release their stories, but you need to celebrate that's who you are.
Yeah.
And be like, but also don't lose yourself in everyone else. The champion that for everyone else is that you are is still a champion in yourself. So, and there's also one thing we're super happy about is Rolling with Lindsay is no longer involved with the Big Festoon.
No.
We are absolutely
Lindsay
chuffed.
McClone is out of there.
She's gone, and we cannot be happier because she is making a movement of her own, and she needs to be celebrated and shouted about and loved, because Rolling with Lindsay is bringing Reclaim to bigger and better and everything that it is. She's business different, but that different is right.
Yeah, I mean, how amazing is it? And again, this is where Danny is about championing people. So Lindsay joined Danny's team whilst running her own business. She went through a really hard bit, and she will talk about that. She ran her first event broken, and in the last year, now 18 months, she's turned her whole business and life around to the point that, I mean, she's had to say, I have to focus on me. And it's not like Danny's gone, whoa, no, that's, you're my team. Danny's gone, off you go then, bye, love you.
Yeah.
Like, that's exactly what this was designed to do, was to champion you. And Lindsay is amazing, it's phenomenal. Go and check her out on Instagram, Rolling with Lindsay.
Reclaim means business.
Reclaim means business. We'd invite you along, but this is how amazing she is. Her goal was, after Reclaimed in October this year, in 2025, was to sell out 2026 in a week. That was her goal, and she was like, it's bloody ambitious, but let's see if I can do it. 3 days. After 3 days, she had sold out her business, and they have done amazing. And yeah, just inspirational. So
yeah, we've worked with Lindsay on my Instagram is dead. We're still working with Lindsay on that because we haven't gone through it all.
Because we're crap.
But she is an absolute powerhouse. I mean, she will not apologise for who she is, and damn right she shouldn't. Like,
no. Sorry, got a bit. No, she doesn't need to. No one should ever have to apologise.
No one should, and that's exactly how she rolls. She goes, "This is who I am. You be who you are, and you love yourself for it.
Like it or lump it. If you lump it, bugger off. It's that simple." Like, Natalie, thank you, lovely. She's just commented and put, "Love what you're sharing. This is what a lot of us are feeling like, and what's stopping us from showing up. Kudos for doing it. It feels like you're exactly where you're supposed to be." Yeah, it really does. And it's not going to stop us from, like, in fact, you can't stop us now from showing up at, you know, everything else as well. Like, we're going to be at Atomicon. We're looking at how we can be at Ideas Fest. You know, there's other events that we're aware of that we have got major FOMO. We can't rock up at right now, but we're looking at ways either we can be there or partner with, or, you know, there's so many different ways to go to an event, and we just want to be seen showing up to showcase you, and that's where we're brilliant, but we need to be seen along the way, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah,
if you want a safe space to do business, to see how your life can be and what you can achieve, you need to be at the Big Festoon. Tickets are available. I'd say there'll be a link in the description.
I will see if I can
We'll see if we can add that. Obviously this is a live, so I couldn't add anything to the description, but we will look to do that.
I'm not going to touch buttons because I don't want to take it from live.
We will look to do that.
There are early birds now available. I mean, I think I looked yesterday at it. I don't know how long they're available for. Considering this is a 2-day event, currently, I don't know where it is right now, but currently the VIP tickets are like 330 quid, something like that. So, I mean, that's a 2-day event and if you're paying for the VIP, that's VIP drinks the night before, then we had the event, so let me go through. Tuesday night was VIP drinks, Wednesday was day one Big Festoon, Wednesday night was Bingo Bango Bongo, which was just freaking amazing.
Didn't win the sex toys, absolutely gutted.
Do you know, I was more gutted we didn't win the X-Men Lego.
Yeah, didn't win the Lego, absolutely gutted. Glad I didn't win the hula hoops or
saw them walking out the hotel this morning. That was embarrassing. Like, Thursday was day 2 of the Big Festoon, and it was just incredible. And again, the thing is when you're in these communities as well, it's like there's still people partying. Spicy Brain Collective have gone off for a retreat for a couple of days to
I mean, recharge, I thought they were pretty close together anyway when they started playing Twister in the hotel room. But.
And this is it, like, it is all go. This is business, but it's about knowing the people in the business. So as you said, like, we hung out with Leah Gregory, we hung out with Ben Franklin, we hung out with, you know, Steph Ward, all these people.
Helen was our best friend, Utopia, Helen's Hub.
Absolutely love her. But we got to know the people. We got to know the people behind the businesses. There wasn't loads of business chat. This isn't about you selling to each other. This is about you getting to know each other. But by those conversations, we're now having additional conversations about, like,
Nat Nicholson, who we got to spend time with. It's like, there's so many people we want to share, and we're fortunate enough that we got to interview 25 people that we can share their stories with, and we will be doing it again next year.
Yeah, we will.
So all those people who were there this year, they will be getting a message from us going, you want to book it in again? Here we go. And yeah, It is one of the best events I've ever been to. And we haven't even spoke about Danny yet.
Who's Danny?
We haven't even spoke about Danny Wallace. Danny Wallace, you...
Our mate, Danny.
You just done Manchester AO Arena. You are starting a movement once again.
Levelling up the movement.
Levelling up
the movement.
You are a powerhouse that everyone needs to follow. And I think you're a little bit famous.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Throughout the last, what was it? October was the last one, wasn't it? And our journey...
Oh, are we still live? Doesn't look like we... Oh, yeah, we are.
Our journey has gone from peak to bottom of the barrel. And it's kind of... And one person who's gone, hey everyone, there's someone in trouble here. Help them.
Get your arms around them.
Get your arms around them. And that was Danny's community, what Danny has done. And I mean, she said she'd get you on the stage. You got on the stage.
Yeah, it wasn't quite how I was anticipating.
It wasn't quite how you anticipated. And yeah, she deserves to be shouted about and shared a lot more. And she will share everyone else with you as well. You're part of her family. You're part of her community. You're part of her. You're her people. You're her person. And she's magic. Why are you going through that?
I'm trying to get the link for everyone. I'm being good, but I can't find the right link. That's the... I don't know what it is. Like,
yeah, I didn't even meet her. You met her first, so you went karaokeing with her after Atomicon in 2024.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? After Atomicon 2024, she went, all right, Chuck, come with us.
Yeah. I went over to her to say, like, so if you haven't heard this, can I share that? I'm trying to share it. It says -16. Does that mean it's too
I
many
just mean you paused it, that's all.
No. Does that mean it's too many digits over? Oh, I'll do it in a minute, sorry. Yeah, so if you don't know, the story of how I met Danny was 2 weeks prior to Atomicon 2024. I was very fortunate. I was at an event and someone said, I can't go to this event. I'd never heard of it before. Can't go to this event.
So let's name the events that you were at.
Oh, I was at the marketing meetup Ashford. Someone at the event said, I've got a ticket for Atomicon, does anyone want it? And I was stood there and said, yeah, okay, what is it? I've never heard of it. And they said, it's in Newcastle, it's in 2 weeks' time, I've got a ticket. And I went, well, if you're happy to, great, I'd love to. Because my word for that year was yes. So I was just saying yes to everything.
Unless the kids ask for anything.
So yeah, but whilst at the event, I also, whilst at the marketing meetup, I was stood with Karen Dawkins, who was already going to Atomicon, and said, hey, look, amazing, I'm in Mel-Airs as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It might have been Mel I was stood with, who then introduced me to Karen. But anyway, they were like, come with us. I'm in a group chat with this lady called Danny. Like, put you in and then you'll know a few more people going, because I didn't know anyone. And I was like, okay, yeah, great, thanks. Like, if that's okay, that'd be great. So, was in the group chat, it was popping off, like, oh, we're all meeting here, all doing this, da da da. I was, like, overwhelmed, considering that I have had periods of my life where I've suffered from agoraphobia, where I wouldn't leave the house without Ben, I wouldn't leave the house without the children, even to go and get like a pint of milk, I wouldn't leave the house. So I now have just said yes to something where I've got to travel to Newcastle, all on my Todd, to an event I had no idea who anyone really was, who was going to be there, what was going on, and now I've joined a group chat where everyone's popping off and it's really, really lovely, but what am I putting myself up for? But I don't know what happened, and I just did it and I rocked up. I was an hour early for pre-drinks. Rocked up in my comic book dress, with my zipper undone because I wasn't with anyone, so I couldn't zip up my coat, my jacket, my dress, because I couldn't reach it. Rocked up an hour early by accident because I got the time wrong. And I walked into this room And that's when I was introduced to Danny, who everyone was buzzing around, and but she wasn't really around. She just come down and she said hello, and I was like, great, that's really lovely. Nothing. And then went to the event the next day.
Atomicon, yeah. Went
to Atomicon the next day, and as I was walking, again, just kind of nodding to people like, all right, hi. I crossed paths with a lady, and now that I need to remember her name, it's really falling out. I feel really, really bad. We smiled at each other, laughed, and then that was it. We were sort of just together for the day, and we sort of go, right, I'm going to go to this talk, I'm going to go to this one, and they said to me, I didn't know whose chat to go to on one of them, because Atomicon's what's called a multi-track, so there's 4 speakers on at the same time, so you choose where to go. I get that right?
Yeah.
3 or 4? It is 4.
3, I think.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
So you can choose who to listen to, and I didn't know where to go for this one of the options, and she said, well, why don't you come and see Danny's talk with me? And I was like, oh, I think I'm in this group chat, but it turns out she was actually talking on one of the stages, and I was like, oh my god, who is this person? And this bold, audacious, beautiful soul came out and talked about her saggy boobs. If you know, you know. I'm not giving any more away than that. Swore a lot, is tattooed, wore a freaking amazing outfit, and just took up space and just talked to us about how to take up space. Then all clear off, and I was like, wow, she's a powerhouse. And then we go to the after party, and they said, and the lady I was with said, I'd love to say hello to Danny. And I was like, well, you know, Danny was talking about taking up space. Why don't we go and say hello? She was like, no, I can't. And I was like, of course we can. Don't ask me where my big girl pants came that day.
You're just full of confidence.
I don't know what happened. A part of me's a little bit like, no one knows me, so I can walk in this room, I completely embarrass myself, and I can walk out, and it doesn't matter because I'm never going to see these people again. Little did I know. So I took them up and went over to Danny. I was like, I just want to say, fucking amazing talk. It's been really lovely to hear you. Like, thanks for the group chat. I've been a part of it and didn't realise whose chat it was. Amazing. Thank you for opening up as well. And she just went, do you want to come to karaoke? I was like, yeah, all right then. So that's what we did. We went to CJ's, we did karaoke till 2 in the morning, and then we found a 24/7 pool, like a snooker place, where she ordered a shit ton of food at 2 in the morning. About 6 of us stayed. Oh, and Suze Winstanley, who's beautiful as well, like had taken me under her wing as well, touch base. We all just went out, and then we sat in the pool bar until, well, eventually I did have to horribly say I do need to go and get at least a couple of hours sleep.
I paid for a hotel, I've got to use it.
I paid for a hotel room and I do really want to use it. So at 4 in the morning I walked back to my hotel room. I was live because I just wanted to know that if I got murdered someone would see who they were. That was my fear. Walked home to back to the hotel room, and that was it. Kind of, we fell into the atomic world, so we worked with Andrew and Pete on Rebels, and that's obviously, we transformed our business during our first 6 months of Rebels, and that's when we found out about the Big Festoon. 2 weeks prior to the Big Festoon, again, the big girl pants came out, and I sent a video to Danny and said, I don't know if you remember me, but we went karaokeing at till 4 in the morning at Atomicon last year. Would you like a podcast studio at your event? And I got the most amazing voice note back, and Danny's famous, don't you know? And that's I can't remember what I was telling the story, but that is how we fell into the world
That's
of
how
Danny
we got
Wallace.
to the festoon, yeah.
And
She
that's-
pretty much went, of course I fucking remember you.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah, you did that terrible rendition of that don't impress me much, because that's my karaoke song. And yeah, and that's what that has done for us has then led us to, like I say, we've been in the atomic world, we are in the Big Festoon world, we are with the gorgeous Leah Turner from the Holt's world. We've got all, you know, Steph Ward from Spicy Brain Club.
Lindsay's backyard.
Lindsay's backyard. We are all in all of these communities, and each one fills our cups in a different way and delivers something different for us. And now we've opened up. We're in Joe Simpson's world, you know, from the Financial Growth Academy. And what's amazing is all of these people come together, work together, and they're all just beautiful. And if you want people in your world that just want to get behind you and want you to succeed, you know, connect with us, because that's what we want for people, and we can introduce you to the right worlds through the worlds that we are in.
Yeah.
I could just keep buzzing about the Big Festoon. And
We could, but there's a service coming up, and I need a wee-wees.
that was a really big boy thing of you to say.
Yeah, so I think we got to say it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is our review of the Big Festoon, and if you're not at the next one, you're an idiot.
Oh, Ben! No, do you know what? If you want to know more, have a conversation with us. Let us know, and if you're not sure who to go with or where to go, like, let's put a table together, right?
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Who knows? We can make our own little community of heroes.
A little community of heroes.
Yeah, I'm all up for that, right? So, for now, we're just going to say love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
And then Ben's going to tell me how to turn it off.
Press the button.
Just the X.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yeah, we do. Love you.
Love you, bye.